Hello and welcome to this video. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and today we're going to talk about my brand new deck of cards, the Twin Flame Love Songs Oracle. Now I have created 4 new decks recently. 3 I'm still waiting for. They are available to view and look at. I've got a DM to DF spooky deck based around the fall season. I've created a tarot deck, the Twin Flame Love Real Tarot. And I've also created another Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine deck. But this one is the Twin Flame Love Songs Oracle, because let's be honest, sometimes they can't communicate the way they want to. They can't say the things they want to say. And because the connection that you share with them is so strong and spiritual and powerful, it goes beyond words. It doesn't need words, and they will send you songs, signs, feelings and emotions. And that's why sometimes when you hear a song, whether it means something to you or it's a new song you hear, it can hit you right in the feels. So I wanted to create a deck around this. Now, I've already created 3 music decks. I've created a What Do the Songs Mean Oracle. So if you keep listening to a song, if you keep hearing a song and you think, I know that's from my person, I don't know what they're trying to tell me, I know they've got a message for me, what is it? You can use this deck and shuffle and it will give you the message you need to hear. So it will let you know what they're trying to communicate to you or what the angels want you to know. The other 2 decks of music cards I've made the Divine Love Messages Through Music, which is just basically a song or a message that you may be hearing or receiving. And that created my big deck, the Messages Through Music, which is more in depth and more intense, and it goes into it in big detail. But this is the Love Songs Oracle. So for example, on the back of the deck you've got the song Lady, and Lady is the song by Lionel Richie, and it says you are the one. So what I wanted to create was not lyrics of the songs, but the way the song can make you feel, the message the song is sending to you and what it means to you. Now Lady could be another song. You could hear a song about a lady. It could be Lady in Red. It could be Lady Hear Me Tonight. It doesn't necessarily have to be Lady by Lionel Richie. It could be anything you're hearing that's showing you that you are the one. That's the message that they are communicating to you. So any deck of cards you buy from me comes in this kind of shrink wrapping. So you don't need a guidebook, because I create these decks so you can use them directly with your own intuition, whether you're reading for yourself or you're reading for other people. Now this particular deck, it is a glossy deck because obviously it's got darker writing, darker pictures. So if you're using it a lot, it may get scuffed if it's not, like this glossy finish. I have had a holiday. I'm kind of on holiday right now, if you're wondering. I've had a week off. So been to Romania with my friends, and I've actually booked my event as well for next year. So I'm going to be in Bucharest next year in 2025. But details on that are coming soon. So it's my first day back and I'm like, whoa, the camera, amazing. So it's great to see you all as well. And, thank you for watching this. I just wanted to, jump on in real time and show you my new deck of cards. So the Twin Flame Love Songs Oracle. So the reason why I chose the picture for the front of the deck is because most of us are in, a timeline where we remember tapes. If you ever use cassette tapes, this is what we had when I was growing up. And then it went to CDs. I also use vinyl and records. But tapes is just something a little bit retro about tapes and a little bit special. And many of you will resonate with tapes. If you are younger and you haven't yet, used tapes, it's just something that I decided to choose for the picture. And the love songs, because these are all love songs that you will hear. Even if you hear a song and it's not really connected with love, it may remind you of your person anyway, so you can call it a love song. So it's whatever you hear that connects you with your person. And then, as I said, when you shuffle the deck, so when you get a brand new deck, just knock the energy out, give it a little shuffle, however you want to do that, whether you want to do the Hollywood shuffle or just give them a shuffle like this. You may even want to splay the cards out instead of shuffle. May want to splay the cards out. Maybe you're going to be using this deck over on your YouTube channel or your Facebook or your TikTok. And then we pull a card. So on this one, it says, working my way back to you, I am coming home. So this is also like a little mini reading as well for where we are in this energy right now, because all the readings are pointing to this reunion, coming back together, talking about things, getting back in touch. And this is what you're going to be seeing strongly moving into October. So they are saying to you, I'm coming home. Now you may see that through an eagle or another sign you see, or something you overhear, a message maybe in a conversation, or maybe you see couples together, or you just know, you feel it inside that they are on their way. You're not sure how they're going to come to you or when they're going to come to you, but you feel it. And then you hear a song and it really does resonate with you and it validates what you're feeling. And that's what this is. So this song is working my way back to you. It says, I'm working my way back to you, babe. And it really is saying, I'm coming home, I'm doing my work, I'm working my way back to you, I'm finding my way, I'm doing what I need to do. So that's also a message coming through there. And the reason why I chose the picture with the microphone is because it's like they are really letting you know through the music what's on their mind, especially if they can't communicate with you, or they are in fear about communicating with you, or there's no way yet of that communication coming in because maybe they're with someone else, or there could be something in the way, or this is how they do communicate with you. And what they're giving me intuitively right now, as well as decisions, because they're giving me a little bit of tooth pain. So they're also making the decision to come back to you. They're making the decision to come home where they belong, and that's with you. So let's pull another card. Go before you break my heart. So you're also reminded that separation is preparation. And I know that it's hard to understand sometimes why the separation comes in. But, especially when it's raw and fresh. But after a few weeks or a month, you start realising, whoa, I can get back to myself. There is things that I need to heal. Because your heart may feel like it's breaking, but it's actually breaking open so that the light can come into you. And then you can give back to you. You become stronger and wiser through this journey. So separation is preparation. And this is a really powerful song, Go Before You Break My Heart. You're kind of saying it's okay. It's okay for you to go. I need to work on healing myself too. I need to work on my journey too. So it really is about understanding of the journey. And also promise me. I promise you a future. This is what your person is saying to you. The separation is preparing us for the future. Without the separation, I wouldn't be able to come home in the right energy for you. And I'm sending you a promise today that we have a future together. I promise you a future. So if you're hearing Promise Me by Beverly Craven or other songs, I can't remember who sings this one. I can hear the song in my head, and I think it's an Italian love song. I know it's definitely an Italian lady who's singing it, I think, but I can't remember her name. But beautiful song. So, and I'm not just saying that these are definitely the songs you're going to hear, the ones I've channeled here. You could hear a song and you're thinking, what does it mean? And maybe you shuffle this deck and then you get the meaning. So you might hear a song. Say you're hearing a song right now. Think about the song you're hearing right now. And we're going to tune it. I'm going to do a little pick pile actually. So think about the song that you keep hearing over and over again. Or a song right now that's deeply on your mind, or that you feel is connected with your journey or your person, or what your person is trying to say to you. And we're going to connect with that. So thank you, angels. Can we have a message, please, for pile number 1? There it is. Can we have a message, please, for pile number 2? A message, please, for pile number 2. There it is. And a message, please, for pile number 3. Something you need to know. Now, if you do like this deck and you want to have a closer look at this, you can hit the link in the description box below, or go to my Make Playing Cards website, shop site. I've created over 70 decks of cards. You can check them all out there. Angel cards, message decks, tarot decks, angel decks, all kinds of decks as well, connected with the journey and being a light worker. So you can go to this walkthrough and kind of look at the first 8 cards. But, this deck, see the deck on Make Playing Cards where you can buy it from. But rather than doing a walkthrough, because the thing is, when you get a deck from me, you buy a deck or I'm using a deck, it's very special when you see the messages coming out. So rather than doing a walkthrough on this, I'm going to do a little pick-a-pile for you, which is an interactive reading, and it shows you what the deck is. Well, if you're interested in buying this or checking it out, just click on that link and go over to Make Playing Cards. So we've got pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Which one are you guided to right now? Card 1, card 2 or card 3? And if you're guided to all 3 piles, or maybe 2 are jumping out at you, there will be extra messages. And these all probably will all tie in anyway. So I'm not going to timestamp it, I'm just going to jump on. So number 1, You Are My Destiny. Now, this is one of my favourite songs by my favourite band, Depeche Mode. So you may be a Depeche Mode fan. It's No Good. Now, that doesn't mean that the connection is no good or it's never going to happen. It means they are looking around at their life, really understanding that it's no good. They can't fight this. It doesn't matter how much they deny this. It's no good. There's nothing they can do because you're destined to be together. And in the song, the lyric itself says, I'm going to take my time because I have all the time in the world to make you mine. And that's reminding you that it's in divine timing. So you may not feel that way. You may feel frustrated. You may feel impatient. But that's also something you're learning to let go, surrender, give it to heaven, and have faith in the when. But it really is also a song that's saying to you, you've got as much time as you need because you're meant to be together. You are my destiny. Maybe you're in the song, You Are My Destiny by Lionel Richie. And it's saying to you, it doesn't matter what goes on. It doesn't matter who else comes along. It doesn't matter who they're connecting with or who's in your life or theirs. You can't deny the love. They give me fear. So let go of fear around anything else because you're destined to be. And that's what you need to know today. So if you've chosen this card, if this card was calling to you, you need to know you are meant to be together. And the universe is going to create the way. And it doesn't matter what's going on. It's going to happen regardless. And that's the message. Pile 2, if you've chosen this pile, you got the love. So you just may need to ask for heaven, ask angels, your guides, maybe Jesus, God, the higher power, the universe, whoever you're connecting with up there, for a little bit of help. Because you may be struggling, you may be trying to do it all on your own. You may not think it's going to happen, or there may be something going on that's triggered you or caused you to doubt the connection. And we all have been there. We all go through that. And everything that you go through builds your faith. So look inside yourself. Instead of looking outside of yourself or checking out their social media, especially if there's a karmic partner or something's happened lately and it's got to you and you're thinking, oh, they don't care, or maybe they're ghosting you and you're thinking they're not interested. Of course they are. Of course they are. They're dealing with the fear because you've got the love that they need to see them through this life. You've got the love that they deserve. You've got the love that they want. You are that person. So this song is You Got the Love by Candy Stanton, the original one. And I think Florence and the Machine remade it, but I prefer the original one. But the song really is, if you're hearing songs right now, you may be getting messages through the music you hear or the signs that you see, regardless of what they are, to ask for help because you're not alone. The angels are there to assist you. So call on heaven for help. Call on the angels, pray about it, give it to God, surrender, and be part of the solution instead of being the problem. A lot of the time we're creating problems for ourselves because we're overthinking. We're lying awake at night stressing out, or we're going over things we can't change, or worrying about things that haven't yet come in. So when you let go and you operate in the present moment through breath work, be more in the moment, everything starts falling into place because you've got the love that they need. And remember, you're their destiny. You're meant to be together no matter what. So you've got the love that they need, and the love that you need is deep within you, above you, and it comes from a higher place. Now, if you've chosen card 3 or pile 3, you've got 2 cards. The first one is mirrors. So this song is by Justin Timberlake. Maybe you're seeing mirrored numbers right now as well, like 1313 or 1221 or even 1111. And it's a sign you're going through the same things. You're feeling the same things. You're experiencing the same things, even if it seems very different. I go through the same things. That's what your person is saying to you. I go through the same things. Why? Because we are one. We are one soul. We are meant to be. We're destiny. And also, what can you do for me? Are you healed enough? So this is what you need to remember. You may be really craving the connection with your person right now. But first of all, think, what can they do for you in this moment? If they were the karmic partner right now, they can't give equally. And they're not healed enough, so they need to release themselves from that. And that also gives you the opportunity to remember what you deserve, to fill up your own cup, to go and do some things by yourself and find yourself again and reconnect with self and source. You can even ask that question to yourself, what can you do for me? So think about how you'd be in a relationship. Are you healed enough? Are you healed enough from things like jealousy or your own fears, or, are you ready for this connection? And that's what I really feel that you're being shown. You are going through similar things right now to heal enough to be together. And there's a little squirrel running on the the hedge there as well. We see these signs. And before I started this reading today in this message, there was Archangel Nathaniel making himself known, which is all about breakthroughs. Because when I see those little kind of, I call them bulldozers, like Archangel Nathaniel on his sacred bulldozer, but they're like the guys who go around cutting the lawns on the, they're like, they're like the machine things, the little vehicles that they go around, and it's like Archangel Nathaniel coming in saying, I'm moving things out of the way, and that's what I'm connecting with for you. So if there's things in the way right now, they're being moved out of the way because you're going through a healing. So I definitely feel a lot of healing around your connection right now, and you're being shown that lot of mirrored energy. So if you're feeling it, they are feeling it. And it's more likely you're feeling it because they are feeling it anyway. So if you're thinking, I don't know why I'm angry, I don't know why I'm feeling this way, it's because they are feeling it. If you're seeing wasps and you're not sure, maybe wasps are coming at you, you're thinking, why? It's because they're angry with themselves, they're frustrated. If you're having the hot flashes, if you're feeling heat, it's the Kundalini rising. If you're feeling emotional, it's because they are, because you go through the same things. And this is really about knowing that you are preparing. Remember, we had the separation as preparation card. So if you're preparing, you're not ready, you're being healed. So I definitely feel there's a lot of healing around your connection right now. So you may see a lot of green, you may see signs about healing. Maybe you've been through some ascension symptoms lately and you're healing from those. Or you may hear songs that show you, what can you do for me? Are you ready? So the song here, What Can You Do For Me? It's a 90s song. It's one of my favourites. And it's by Utah Saints. So again, you may not necessarily hear that song, but you'll hear songs that say, am I healed enough? Are you healed enough for me? What can you do for me right now? Because you have to remember that too. It needs to be equally balanced. It needs to be equally balanced for the connection to work and stand the test of time in a union. Otherwise, you're just going to be going back and forth. So have faith in you. So I hope you like my new deck. If you do, click on the link and check it out. It's Twin Flame Love Songs Oracle. Have a great day. And also to let you know, if you're watching this in real time, I'll be back live with everyone for a Q&A on Monday. Maybe Sunday. Maybe do one on Sunday, but more than likely on Monday. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.